Pay attention, crypto gossipators. Things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.
Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, as I give my predictions about Shiba Inu in the bull run, some are challenging my price predictions, right? They're saying Shib is not in such a great position because of the lack of burning, which I do understand. Okay, I understand because there was a lot of hype behind the burns, and we understand that there's too much Shib out there in circulating supply, and that something has to be done about this. And one of the biggest solutions to that issue, that problem, is the fact that, burns need to take place. Simple as that. I understand it. Also, demand is crucial, ladies and gentlemen. Money pouring in, all that great stuff really does matter. But let me make it very clear to you. The burns are not going to take Shib to 1 cent or, 2 zeros. It's not going to happen very, very soon. Yes, that's a long-term project. But as of now, we're going into the bull run. And people think that we're not going to do well in the bull run because of the burns. The burns are lacking. Look, the burns right now, in my opinion, just serve as a psychological pump. The effect itself, right? The visual effect is not going to be that strong. And we have to just accept it. But is this the end of it? Does that mean Shib cannot move? Absolutely not. Because in the past 2 years, Shib wasn't moving at all until we saw Bitcoin moving big time. Big time. And we saw this pump. You can see it on your charts yourself, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're seeing. And this comes from Bitcoin dragging everything up, from money pouring into cryptos. I mean, look at Shib. The amount of volume that it was doing in 24 hours was insane. We could see 16 billion. If it was doing around, 100 million, around these type of numbers, even 80 million in 24 hours, and then it went on to do 16 billion. That is pre-Bitcoin halving, pre-altcoin season. So you can just imagine just how much can happen in the future. That is the whole point. Will burns be a determining factor? Absolutely not. It is not the main point right now in the bull run. Would it help? Of course, if we could burn more and more, yes, it would be nice because less supply, more demand coming in. That's a real, genuine, good recipe for success. But it's not happening. It is not happening. And you have to understand that right now it's just all psychological. Yes, there will be investors that could be looking a little bit deeper into, each crypto and trying to figure out what's behind it, what needs to happen. But in my opinion, I think that's kind of more of a long-term hold. But everyone is looking at the next months, right? The end of 2024 and the beginning of 2025. These are the crucial moments where all that money that went into Bitcoin is going to be going into Shib. Simple as that. Shib, and other altcoins, of course. So look at the old chart. Everybody's staring at the charts. Everybody's looking at what happened in the last bull run. It did magic, right? Serious magic. What happened, the pre-bull run also did magic. So why wouldn't it do magic again? Why wouldn't all that money start pouring in? Of course it will. Of course it will. And this is why the whales are showing more interest than ever. This is why Shiba Inu is getting searched a lot. This is why it cracked the top 10. Burns itself is just a psychological catalyst. Can it have an immediate effect right now? No, because, for Shibarium to burn loads, it would need to raise the gas fees. It would, of course, need to see more transactions going through. And I don't blame Shibarium. Shibarium is going to need some time. The layer 2 solution didn't just come out in in an instance and promise to start creating crazy burns straight away. It's going to have to take time. There's nothing we can do about it. In the time, we'll have to see great volume, demand, all that great stuff really coming in. But what we really need to see, okay, is money pouring in, is real interest. That is the true, wealth that we will see. That's how our bags will be multiplying. Because as I've said, if you are just relying on burns, look at it more in the long term. Are there burns happening? Yes, there are burns happening. Will the average investor out there looking to make a buck out of just this bull run be looking at the burns specifically? Guys, no, because everything has its own issues. Look at XRP, Ripple, they're always going through court cases and other things, out there. All the other cryptos have their issues. And I think Shiba Inu definitely has been always about the burns because it has so much circulating supply, but it is not the end factor as to whether, the investor decides to invest or not. They're not looking at whether the burns are good enough for them to make the money. They're just looking at the fact whether this will receive enough capital. Will the 24-hour volume reach 20 billion, 30 billion, 50 billion during the bull run? Well, everything is possible because we already saw 16 billion and that was already beautiful, pre-bull run. Okay? So just to wrap everything up, guys, the past has been magnificent. The future is expected to glow. What has happened recently has also been a great indicator. Burns are happening, but they are not happening on such a crazy big scale for you to just wake up and see it, eliminate half its supply overnight. Absolutely not. That's not how it works you that's pretty much burning billions and billions of dollars. There has to be some mechanism behind it. But burns, is just serving as, something in your mind. If you are investing, you just know that in the future, in the long term, yes, we could see Shib eliminating those zeros. Is it going to happen during this bull run? Is it going to be a major contributing factor? I don't think so, guys. If we were to reach 1 trillion in burns, it would already be very, very big. But we just have too much of it in circulating supply. So please, guys, as of now, don't be shy. Comment down below. Yes, I know some of you are going to mention this pot of Shib that needs to be burnt. We've accumulated so much of bone, millions, more than 1 million. And they are testing out a great burn that should be coming out, that is for it not to be manual, for it to be automated, so we don't have to depend on them to decide when they want to burn and how much they want to burn. So that is on the way for sure. But also, you're going to have to be patient with this. Yes, it's sitting there, and I know some YouTubers out there are always every day, complaining and saying, oh, they've stolen the money. I don't think it's stolen. It would be crazy if it was stolen. I think it's just waiting, for the system to come out, and then they'll do a big burn, and then they can automate it. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, as I've said, burns are psychological as of now. But the real deal is the bull run. So comment down below. Don't feel shy, as I've just previously mentioned. It's important. Your engagement really does matter. Don't forget to subscribe, turn that notifications bell on, and as usual, guys, a big thank you to everyone. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.